Hi VC, this is Aaron Mutha Alamere, and today I'm going to be showing the first half of the peas in my collection. And I'll just get started right off here. And first up, I've got Pablo Cruise, A Place in the Sun. I've had this record since I was a kid, actually. Used to play this a lot when I was young. Got What You Gonna Do on it, and Place in the Sun were the big hits off it. Pretty good band there. They're kind of a rock pop, little soul mixed in. And there's Worlds Away, another Pablo Cruise. And this is Tom Pace, Pace Yourself. Don't really know much about this record, but I think he's from Idaho somewhere. And then I've got Robert Palmer with Riptide. And this had Addicted to Love on it. And I Didn't Mean to Turn You On, or the hits from this one. He's a pretty good vocalist. And then I've got this Robert Palmer, Pride. And Heavy Nova. And this one had Simply Irresistible, and yeah, it's probably the only big hit off it. There's the tracks. I really liked his, he has a band later up in the Peas in the second half I liked better than him solo. Okay, and next up I've got Reinventing the Steel, Pantera. This is a reissue. Everyone knows Pantera, great band. Dimebag Darrell, Vinnie Paul, you know, those guys, great band. And then I've got History of Hostility. It's the only Panteras I have. I need to get some more Pantera. I'd really like to find their first three, but I'll take any of them I can get. And then I got this as a Parlor Mob. They're kind of a hard rock bordering on metal, real bluesy, really good band with Dogs. This is a really good record. That's on the gatefold, but it's a double record. There you go. So I need to put it through my spin clean, which I do if they're dirty, of course. I try to do about 50 at once when I do that. And then I got Ray Parker Jr. and Radio with A Woman Needs Love. I'm going to show the label there. Okay, and then I got Ray Parker Jr. with Chartbusters. This is his best of album. Of course, it has the song Ghostbusters. And then here's a really good one. This is a kind of a jazz fusion bass player, Jaco Pastorius. Really good record here. And there's the label. And this here is a really good band. It's probably my fourth or fifth favorite grunge band, but they're one of the most successful commercially. This is Pearl Jam, and this is their this is 10, but it's the reissue double record with the original EP and then redone a remix. So this is the remix side. It's a double record. It sounds really good. 10 was never my favorite album by them. It's most people's favorite. You know, I really like Black and a few songs on there, but this here is my favorite Pearl Jam record. Versus, I love this record, and this is a repress, but I had to get it because I love this one. It's a really good record here. Of course, Jeff Ament and Stone Gossard, who were formerly in Mother Love Bone, who I actually prefer over Pearl Jam, but I like the Pearl Jam too. This is a really good one. Excellent record here. You know, it's got Animal and Daughter and Rearview Mirror, Rats, Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town's amazing. Indifference, one of the best ballads they did. Maybe my favorite they did. I really love that one. And this is an original press of Vitology. Another really good record. Of course, it's got Spin the Black Circle on here. And they got a little experimental on this record. It's pretty good. Good stuff, Vitology. And then here's this is a radio broadcast from 1995, and this has really good sound. Really good concert here. And there's there's the track list on there. Let's see. There we go. Really good songs. It has excellent sound quality. And there's the label. And then I got Yield, another good record by them. I'm missing a few of their records. I'm trying to complete my Pearl Jam collection. Not including all the live ones, because they do like a live one of every show. That's just too much for me, even on CD to get. And then this album I really liked. This is Lightning Bolt. I thought this was kind of underrated for them. Really, really good record. Really thick. This is so heavy. This record's like one of the heaviest records I have. Because they got a great big, 280 gram records. They're kind of cool labels there. And it also had this, actually it's just one record, but it's just got all this extra stuff. Had a, this is just a sheet here. And then this large booklet with, all the lyrics, a couple, you know what the booklets are like. That's really cool. But that's a really good record. It's one of their better later day records, I think. And then I've got, I don't know how to pronounce it, Gigaton, whatever. Their newest one. This is really good too. I was really surprised how good this record is. Excellent record. And the booklet doesn't even fit in it. It's so thick. It's they tend to do this. Look, it's got all the all the lyrics and whatnot. And this one they did make into a double record. I just keep the booklet in the center here because I don't want it to mess up the records. And so there's the labels like that. And this is a really good record. I like this new one of theirs. But they're a great band. I love Pearl Jam. And then I've got Steve Perry, Street Talk. Of course, little Sherry was on this. And it's one of those we have to, just a regular label there. But this is a good record as well. It's pretty good. He's the singer of Journey, of course. One of their singers they've had. They're most well known, of course. And then this is an old band. I really don't know this band all that well, but I have 3 of the records. It's kind of a folky pop band, so I don't listen to them all that much. Peter, Paul, and Mary. And there's the green label there. And then Moving by Peter, Paul, and Mary. And there's the label there, a little different. And Late Again. Like I said, of this band, I probably don't know their songs all that well. I'd probably recognize them if I heard them. But there we go. And then here's a really great artist, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers with Damn the Torpedoes. Really good record here. It's got Refugees, one of my favorite songs he did. Here Comes My Girl, Don't Do Me Like That. There's a lot of really, Even the Losers. Really good record here. And then I've got Hard Promises, another really good one. It's got The Waiting on it. That's another really good song for us. I like Tom Petty. He was pretty good. Kind of had a unique voice. And there's an insert in this one with the lyrics. Kind of beat up insert, but it's still here. So it's got the lyrics and a picture, and then a picture of his band on the inside. It's like in the studio. And then I've got some Long After Dark, another pretty good record by him. You Got Lucky, that's a great song that's on here. I remember watching his videos all the time on MTV, when MTV was a music channel. And then Southern Accents, another good one. Don't Come Around Here No More is on this. Good record. And then I've got this double record, Greatest Hits. And this, has all his big hits on it. It's a double gatefold, pretty cool. And there's the track list, so I don't have to read them all off. If anyone's interested. And I can't see the label there. There you go. kind of cool labels on it. And this here is a French artist. My mom really likes her, so I keep this record, but it's not really for me. But it's Edith Piaf, Piaf Tonight. And there's the label. It's kind of a different label there. And then I got a couple dance mix of Pink, Get the Party Started, and You Make Me Sick. And now I'll get into some really good stuff here. Here's a... I've traded away a couple of this band, and I'll have to re-get them, but because I really like this band. But this is a Pink Floyd with Relics. Really good record here. Kind of a best of on the Harvest label. And then I've got a nice pair. This is a double record with Piper of the Gates of Dawn and a saucer full of secrets on it. There's the inner. And they're on the Green Harvest. And then I've got Metal, another really good record. Gatefold. There's the band there. And this album has really grown on me in the last year. I've really started listening to it. I found it at a yard sale on CD and listened to it a lot, and it really grew on me, and it's become one of my favorites. There's this is Animals. There's the label there. And of course, Dark Side of the Moon. One of the greatest albums of all time, really. It's a great one, all the way through. Every song's good on this. Of course, everyone knows the Wizard of Oz deal with it, and it's pretty cool. Great record there. And then I got some Wish You Were Here. Another really good one. There's the label. And The Wall. There's about 1 million different variations of this record. This is from the 70s. Yeah, it's a good record. Really good. There's the inner. And I know there's different writing over here on some of the... I'll try to show that so you can see it. That's one of the things that are different about them. And then I got the final cut. So, yeah, I really like Pink Floyd. I like them more the older I get, the more I like them. Before, when I was younger, I didn't listen to it a whole lot because they weren't heavy enough for me. They were kind of a laid-back band, so I was more into the heavy stuff when I was a teenager in 20s and 30s, but now I'm getting to like everything a little better. This here is a blues record by the Reverend Leon Pinson. Hush, somebody is calling me. And I've been collecting these George Mitchell collection of blues records. They're really good. All of them are really good. And this is a pretty good one here. Cool labels there. And this band I'm just getting into, and I really like them. It's called the Pixies. Trompe le Monde. Really good record. And Nirvana sounds a lot like the Pixies. The Pixies were first. It's amazing. You listen to the Pixies, you can totally hear the influence they had on Nirvana. But I like these guys better, actually. This is a really good band. Pixies. Good band. And here's a band called Piper. And this was I think that's him over here. Billy Squier, before he was solo. It's called Can't Wait. I really like Billy Squier, so this is cool to have just for him. Then I got some solo Robert Plant, the Principle of Moments. Of course, he's the singer of Led Zeppelin, really great. In the Mood, that's a great song off this. And Big Log, I always like that song too. Good record here. And here's his newest one he put out, Carry Fire. This is actually really good. I like this record a lot. You can still hear that. I open it. I try not to open it too far. It's a double record, and it's really good. There's the labels are kind of cool too. And it's got an insert here. And with the lyrics inside. That's pretty cool. And then this is the only one I have by these. This is just a 12-inch single, but I need to get more. Plasmatics with Butcher Baby. This is really good. Wendy O. Williams, the singer. I really like the Plasmatics. I want to get all the records and her solo. Really good stuff there. And then got the Platters with Remember When. Pretty old copy of this. It's kind of the cover's seen better days. There's the label there. It's Red Mercury. And then Poco or Paco Legend. And this is the band that Timothy B. Schmidt came from, who joined the Eagles later on. It's pretty good. And then to finish out the first half of my piece, I'll go with my Poison records. So I got Look What the Cat Dragged In. I really like this record. It's a little heavier than their others. And I actually bought this cassette when it came out, and it was way before they were famous. It was like, I was listening to this for about a half a year before they hit and broke really big. So I really like that record. And this is Open Up and Say Ah. This is probably their most successful record, but it's probably my least favorite. It's pretty good. I mean, they're all decent, but I don't really like how they do their cover songs. I like their originals better than their covers. Some bands I like how they do the covers better. They're not one of them. But I like the originals. And then I got Flesh and Blood. And I like this album a lot. It's got Strange Days of Uncle Jack, Valley of Lost Souls. Yeah, I like the deeper tracks better. Let It Play is really good. Ride the Wind. Then you got the big hits on here, Life Goes On and Skinny Bop and Something to Believe In. But I like the deep tracks on this one better. And that's all my Poison I have. And that's my first half of my piece. So, all right, thanks for watching and rock on.